You know, it's really an interesting process. This is the third project I've done as part of the Inside Out project. And the artist JR, is able to do this global project because he won the TED Prize under the TED Talks. If you just think about the number of prints that they've sent out around the world, which is, must be nearing 100,000. It's 8,000 different projects around the world. The costs are pretty astronomical because he pays for all the prints. But you definitely feel the support. You definitely, they check in with you. Your prints are being printed. We're going to be mailing them out. Do you need help with learning how to do the paste? And the first time, I really interacted a ton with that team. And then since I've done a couple more projects, this particular project, I didn't have as many questions anymore. You can basically do it for free with your own labor because you upload the JPEGs to JR and his team. They print them out, and you get this giant roll of prints. So when you decide to do a project, you do have to, as a group, decide what is it that we believe in. So when you decide as a group that you're going to apply, you have to find a statement. These are all small groups of community groups that are doing the project, and so as they figure out what it is that they believe in, so they're by default social justice issues for the most part. For the library, what they decided that they really wanted to state is a quote from an article that is known within library circles. The article is by a woman named Bella Bathurst, who writes for the Guardian UK newspaper. It's called The Secret Life of Libraries, and it's about how libraries fit in to the digital age. What does it mean to have a library? If a lot of our books are digitally accessed, what is this public free resource that we've all decided and we all own? What is it? And what the article ends with a quote about, basically it says the library's greatest asset is the conversations that it provides. So the conversations between books and readers, children and parents, content and readers. And then it ends with, and it turns out libraries have nothing at all to do with silence. So when you look at these images with that in mind, you'll notice a lot of people are kind of making a loud face. They're screaming, or they're kind of making just a loud expression. And the idea was to really challenge